Hello, welcome back YouTubers. This is a continuation, part 2 of the drum mower.
Okay, so there she is with the covers off. So those two panels, those sort of wing panels or whatever, they're taken off and they're put over here. And this is what the back. Seen a little bit of rust, but not too bad in the shape, actually. That was in back, and this is also quite full of schmuck in there. So this one here, I think part of the mechanism's just pinching the end, and I can't seem to remove it quite yet. So I gotta lift this back up because it's sagged a bit over time here. So I'll do that tomorrow, and then we gotta get all this muck out of there. And like I say, check the hoolie, check the oil in the gearbox, and give her the old grease job, and then off we go. I've got some new blades for it as well, and my understanding is that they just sit on the pins, and so I'll go through that with you too. As for my initial video, these were all filled with muck, and so that's all out of there now. And these covers, of which one is still on the other side here, they're welded on the back side, and the welds on this one over here obviously broken, and the other half on this one here is missing because the connection is pretty thin on the one side here. So a couple things with this. I've already taken the top off, and it's full of basically grease in there. It wasn't quite full, and it had a bit of water in it, and I'll just show you what the stuff looks like. Basically looks like a pile of turd, but I think it's EP0 grease, if searching on the internet works, or the saving that the 140W gear lube. So we're gonna refill this. I'll take the cover off and show you that in a second. I just wanted to clean it out and make sure none of the gears inside and had rattled to pieces, but it spins freely. It doesn't look like there's any gremlins in there, so to speak. The other thing that we're going to do is probably replace these belts, or at least go get a second set on the way, because there's a couple of chunks out of these ones. And these are an Opti belt. And they are an SPB 2850LW. So, in case any of you guys need those parts. And again, I still find it a little peculiar that this is sort of a stepped, there's a one size here and a smaller size on the other side. And then we've got these odd ends here to contend with. We've got both the category 1s on one inboard, one outboard. And then the category 2s, one inboard, one outboard. So since I got a category 1 tractor, I purchased these pins that are laying there on the floor, and I'm going to see if those will fit. But as I mentioned in the first video, these little adjustment heads, or the positioning screws, the heads broke off. So we're going to have to drill those out and then try to remove these pins and see if the new ones will fit, and if they will, great. If not, we'll have to reposition these old ones and flip them so that they're both out. I think that's the way it's got to go. So that's the plan currently, and then of course everything gets a shot of grease in the nipples, and then we'll put some new blades on, and then we'll put it to work. So that's sort of the game plan here in the videos to follow.
Thanks again for watching, everyone. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.